Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you a very nice Team USAS 12 gameplay. Now you might be saying a team gameplay, we haven't seen one of them before, but the whole reason I'm uploading this today was because it got recommended during the live stream yesterday. Now, I was live streaming yesterday, I live streamed 3 times, live streaming 3 different games. I live streamed Mass Effect 3, Minecraft, and in the evening I live streamed some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I was really pleased with how the stream went, because, you know, we must have had about 10 or 15 people in the stream constantly, you know, people with usernames, then just random people dropping in, you guys who perhaps haven't seen the channel before, just popping into the live stream, and it was a really good atmosphere, loads of people talking, you know, the stream was so fun. And one of the great things about the stream was people were recommending weapons, and you know, some of them were just like use the USAS 12, but then there was some using the MG36, and then some were just a riot shield gameplay and then a quick scoping gameplay, and we managed to go the entire night without losing a game whilst using all of these slightly unusual weapons and slightly unusual setups. So I really enjoyed the live stream yesterday. If you haven't subscribed for the live stream yet, the link once again is in the description. It's my twitch.tv account, and my Twitter link is in the description as well, because whenever I start live streaming I will immediately ping a tweet to Twitter to let you guys know that a stream's happening. So if you do want to keep up with the streams, those are the 2 ways you can do it. But let's get into the gameplay. Like I said, this is a Team USAS 12 gameplay, apart from, unfortunately, Matt, who let the side down by going to the bathroom whilst we were setting the class up, and he completely missed the instruction to use a USAS 12, so he ended up using the striker, the easy mode option, but the rest of us, all 5 of us, got out there with a USAS 12, and we really gave this weapon a good go. And I have to say, it was a fantastic decision, because the USAS is just such a good shotgun. I mean, I first used this back before it had been patched, because if you guys didn't know, about a month or 2 ago, Modern Warfare 3 released a patch that buffed quite a lot of the shotguns, because originally the shotguns were very weak, but the only advantage they had was when you used extended mags, because when you put extended mags on a shotgun you gained extra pellets. So if you had 8 pellets normally, when you put extended mags on you would gain an extra 4 for 12 pellets. So by using the extended mags you got a shotgun that actually felt like a shotgun, because when you first used the shotgun, when Modern Warfare 3 first got released, they were so pathetically weak. And I mean, they were virtually unusable, because the SMGs are so powerful in Modern Warfare 3 that you couldn't really stand toe-to-toe with an SMG with any other weapon apart from the striker. And the only way you could get a shotgun that was usable was to grind it all the way up to level 25, 26, or whenever you did unlock extended mags. And for those 25 levels, you were basically equipped with a pea shooter. But fortunately, they did release a patch, and now shotguns are very usable again, and the USAS 12 definitely falls into the usable category. I mean, before the patch got released, you could quite easily put 2 or 3 bullets into a guy and he'd just take it and mow you down, and when you're using a shotgun you really don't expect that. I mean, shotguns have quite a massive disadvantage to the vast majority of weapons, and I've said this in commentaries before, but you know, I'm just going to touch up on it briefly again. When you have a shotgun, you are virtually unarmed 90% of the time, especially, you know, medium range, long range, you are completely powerless. So what you want is, you want a shotgun that is powerful at close range to compensate for that. And I think Infinity Ward really did mess up the shotgun balance at the start, because they made the shotgun so pathetically weak that there really was no point in using them unless you were going to grind out for 20 levels to get extended mags. But now extended mags has been patched, and just the basic level of shotgun has been buffed. It really does make a noticeable difference. And now the basic shotgun, I think this USAS is like a level 3 or 4 on my account. It really isn't that high at all. I think I've only unlocked the grip on it as the only attachment in this gameplay. But you see how easy it is for me to get kills with this weapon, you know. I'm using it, I'm running around, I'm winning gunfights, and I'm winning gunfights on a not particularly good connection, because all of last night my connection was fluctuating between a 3-bar, 2-bar, 1-bar, you know, all up and down the spectrum. It was very rare that I would hold a 4-bar connection for anything longer than about 30 seconds. So you can see just how effective shotguns are now. They have really become a very viable choice, and the USAS 12 is fast becoming one of my favourite shotguns, because it has an ability, like the striker, to get rounds down range slightly faster than the bog standard shotgun. Because if you use something like the SPAS 12 or the KSG, if you miss that first shot, you're really in trouble. I mean, especially with the SPAS 12, it has quite a slow pump action, so you really need to be accurate. But with the USAS 12, you get a little bit more of a margin for error. If you miss that first shot, or if the first shot doesn't kill the guy, you can put a second, a third, a fourth shot down until you get them down. And that is a really, really key thing. When you're using a shotgun, there is such a small margin for error because you're normally so close to the action and so close to the guy who you're trying to kill. If you do miss that first shot, you need a little bit of extra help because, you know, he's just going to mow you down otherwise. So by using this shotgun, you give yourself a little bit of an extra safety net to make sure that when you are under a bit of pressure, you can pull it off and can rescue the situation and get yourself that kill. And I mean, it is a really, really interesting weapon, and it was a weapon that I'm definitely going to use more often because I normally use the KSG and the Striker when I use shotguns because I think they're quite an interesting mix. I use the Striker when I want to be as ultra aggressive, charge around the corner, and I use it with sleight of hand if I want to be even more aggressive than that, because that huge magazine capacity, that semi-auto fire, means that you can get rounds downrange very, very easily, and the Striker is the weapon you want when you run into 3 or 4 people. Now, you need to be a little bit more intelligent with the USAS 12. You cannot run into a group of 4 people and take them all out like you can with the Striker, so it does require a little bit more of a sensible movement. However, if you can maneuver yourself around the map cleverly, stick to cover, make sure that when you do come into a gunfight, you're up against one person at a time, this is a fantastic weapon, and it's a weapon you can do very, very well with very, very easily. I mean, especially on a map like Hard Hat as well, because Hard Hat is a very, very intimate, very, very close range map. The vast majority of gunfights you come into are gonna be arm's length range. I mean, you can see here, whenever I run into someone, they are within shotgun range. So shotguns are ideal on this map because, you know, if you use something like an LMG or an assault rifle and you turn the corner and run into someone with a shotgun, you're at a huge disadvantage. I mean, if you can navigate this map well, you can completely take away any disadvantage of using a shotgun, because the shotgun's only real disadvantage is range. So if you can keep someone within arm's length or within very, very close range, there is no reason why you can't do very, very well with the shotguns. And I mean, it's absolutely fantastic that now in Modern Warfare 3 the shotguns actually feel like they should, because when the game first came out, they felt so weak and so underpowered against, you know, such powerful assault rifles. I mean, if you look at the ACR, the SCAR, the M4, you know, all these assault rifles were better at close range than shotguns were, and that is a very, very sorry situation. But now you can actually win close range gunfights regularly with shotguns, and that's all you want. You want a weapon that you can rely on at close range to do a job for you. But at the same time, you don't want shotguns to be effective into the upper reaches of medium range. You know, that is the area where the SMGs are supposed to shine. And I think now Modern Warfare 3 has finally got the balance right. You know, shotguns are very, very good at close range, but as soon as you get beyond arm's length, you know, just that little bit too far away, they become weaker. So I think they've really got the balance right, and I think the USAS 12 is a very, very interesting weapon to use. So if you guys haven't given it a try, I really would recommend it. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed the commentary. If you guys did miss the live stream yesterday, there are 2 links in the description that will help you keep up with it, because I had a huge ball live stream, and I live streamed 3 times yesterday, so expect to see plenty more live streams coming up. So guys, once again, thank you so much for watching the video, and have a fantastic day.